So we're here at Smart Home Summit in London, and joining me is Robert Brunbäck from Telenor Connexion. Robert, good to see you. Obviously, Telenor Connexion are a legacy player in this space. How do you think the new IoT world differs from the M2M world? Is it purely just a nice marketing term, or is there a substantive difference?
Well, maybe a little bit of play with words, but I clearly see that M2M, where it was origin, so to speak, it comes from the name machine to machine. It was very tech-driven, black boxes. No one really knew what it was. I think the sort of IoT is a reflection of a broader phenomenon. It's a much more focused on the end user services, the end user experiences, much more consumer driven in a sense. I think that much of that development has come out of actually the smartphone, where you have a lot of purpose-built applications. People understand it suddenly. But in essence, it's about connected products and connected services.
And what about, the hype around the sector is huge. Is this a good thing, or is it damaging for customer expectations?
I think in some aspects, of course, there will be sort of disappointments on the way. I think a lot of companies are getting into this, for the first time now, and they are really struggling to learn how to move from more product-oriented approach into connected digital services and so on. Not a very easy step to take, and I think technology is getting into place. I think that's maturing quite well, but when it comes to the sort of the need for transformation of companies getting into this space in organization, in terms of processes, in terms of business models and so on, that is really something that takes a while to adapt to and understand, I think. So it's a little bit of trial and error phase, which comes naturally, of course. Some industries are getting really mature now. The automotive industry has been into this for quite some time. You can see some really good services coming out of that. I think now some industries are more, just starting, so.
And a lot of the predictions are about 2020 onwards. I was curious as to what do you think is going to happen over the next 12 months?
Well, I think, we're here at the Smart Home Summit here, and I think there's a lot of traction now from the do-it-yourself players. So there's going to be an explosion from that. We can all see the campaigns getting, at Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and so on. So I think we can expect a lot of things happening there. We can expect a lot of action from the big consumer electronics giants getting into this area. And I think the most interesting part is really where there's a little bit of more collaboration and openness in the exchanging of data and opening up for developer communities and so on. You can clearly see that something is happening then. When you have 10,000 developers signed up for Nest, for example, here. Really cool things happen, and I think the next year or so it will be a little bit of a sort of a role model also for other industries to make sure that you move fast and in the right direction.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
All right.